outside of your son and Boots from Philly, right? The other fighters. How do you think that Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, how do you think that they will fare at the welterweight against like?
I don't think Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney as a person. I like Bill. I fuck with Bill. You know, I fuck with that whole dynamic, father son, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? It's Bill over the top sometimes, of course, but you know that's just an overzealous father. That's just what we do. Y'all can't. He got his son the way he is, so of course he gonna. Matter of fact, he knows more than what we know because he got his son to somewhere that we haven't done. Or you know what I'm saying? His son is a fucking millionaire at an early age, so you really can't knock on him too much. So I don't want to shit on Devin Haney, but from a realistic boxing point of view of it, I don't think Devin Haney's gonna do good at welterweight against the top welterweights. When I mean, I'm gonna say tough welterweights. You know what I'm saying? The bigger welterweights. I seen Devin Haney. I met Bill, very respectful. I met Devin. I mean, they cool. I fuck with them. Like I said, I don't have no beef with none of that. None of the whole dynamic of it. I just think that Devin was doing, and this is not no cop out for him. He was able to make the weight. He was able to make the weight. Like it ain't the fuck weight bullying. If you made it, you made it.
Right.
So I think he was just. I think he does great against smaller fighters. I don't think he's gonna do good against bigger fighters. My bad. I had to do this shit so my other phone keep ringing the whole damn time. I ain't gotta worry about that. My bad.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good. Hold on. That's good. Yeah, man. So, because I didn't know what this number was. I said, well, who the fuck this is?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I didn't even. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we cool.
Hey, but check it out. So, you got a fight coming up Saturday. Is this the co-main event?
Yeah, it's co-main event.
All right. Before we get into the show, let's give B Norman Senior a round of applause. Round of applause.
Hey, salute to the chat, man. Salute to Casino Life Perez, Texas 16, John Parham, G5, all of y'all, man. Superman, all of y'all. Appreciate all y'all. I see y'all every day, man. I appreciate it. Green Eyes, P, Foodie, everybody. Salute to everybody. Anyway, we're going JC. If I ain't say the name, anyway, what's going on, man?
Okay, look here. Hey, listen, B, check this out now. I'm looking at this dude. He's Puerto Rican now. You know the Puerto Ricans can throw hands. I don't know if you've done any research on this dude. And I'm just looking. He's coming on a 14-month layoff or something of that sort. But your son coming off a 10-month layoff. Not saying that he hasn't been working that entire time, but
cool.
You get what I'm saying? So, is this gonna be a letdown fight? That's what the people want to know.
What it is, I look at it, different ways. We give the pluses. This is a man trying to change his life here in Puerto Rico. I would imagine, he get his first shot at a big stage like this.
Yeah.
And, he's coming to fight to change his life. And one way or the other, win, lose, or draw, he can change his life. Like, you see people do all the time, every day. Even when they lose, they change their life. That's just Barrios did. That Barrios superstar. He changed his life by losing. Edgar Berlanga lost to Canelo and he went on a 12-month tour. So I'm just talking. I'm fucking with you.
I was like, nigga, what?
I said that shit just fuck with you.
I was like, damn. Hey, man.
I had to fuck with you. A formidable opponent, man. He was an opponent that was made last year. People that don't know, that don't understand that, he was an opponent that was made last year in September as a keep alive opponent, just a stay busy fight for November the 8th last year on the Keyshawn Davis undercard because they didn't have nowhere to put my son last year. Mm-hmm. So that's really kind of how things got shook up and molded up how they are right now. He was just a fight that we had already that we agreed to fight, and right before the Boost situation happened, and blah blah blah, and everything that would happen after that. As far as my son's surgery, hand wasn't right, so we were just honoring that contract and getting that out of the way. Of course, not taking him lightly. We ain't taking like okay, we're gonna go ahead and brush through this guy, but that's the plan. You feel what I'm saying? We always plan to go out and make a dominant performance, but that's what it was, a keep alive performance. So they put it on this card here, the co-main event. We
Okay, that's
cool with
good.
it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we cool with it. We got what we got to do with this opportunity, just like he has the opportunity to make another statement, like we did with the Santiago win, and that way the fans that want to see him like this time, right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have our fans and everybody else fans want to see him one way or the other. That's whether win or lose. You watching to see him look bad. They watching to see something. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we cool with that. We like that. We like that. Like all eyes on us. We like that. We can take that pressure. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Again, we're looking to make a stellar performance and another standout performance, something that you can hang your hat on. That's all.
I know. No, so I'm not even going to ask you about the game plan. What I want to ask you was, have you done your homework on this guy?
Man, I've been doing my. Come on, Coach. You know me.
Yeah,
Coach. You might not remember our conversation. Your
yeah,
ass be high a lot. You
yeah,
be high
yeah,
a lot.
yeah. I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do. That's true. That's true.
Nigga be
That's true. I'm with you when you're right
nigga be
now.
high.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you ain't never lie about
Hey
that.
man, I done gave you so much game. Hey,
True.
I done gave you so much game about so many people and so many opponents and what I see. Of course, I did my homework. I've done my homework, man. I've overdone my homework. I've done my homework. I know all about him. I know his attributes. I know his weaknesses. Oh my God, we will have to capitalize on the weaknesses. I know his weaknesses. I know his strengths. I know all of that. So we're looking to take away his strengths and capitalize on his weaknesses. And for the most part, we look to in this camp look to strengthen my son's uh, uh, strengths and fix his weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Because every fighter got weaknesses
Everybody
and
got weaknesses.
everybody got strengths. You feel? Yeah.
So
It's all good, man.
this is what I'm afraid of.
Yes, sir.
Edgar Berlanga is the Prince of Puerto Rico.
Yes, sir.
And he went 12 rounds
Absolutely.
with Canelo, went on a world tour, you know, with Fat Joe and all that stuff there. So the Puerto Ricans are popping right now. Aren't you afraid that this dude, Derrieck Cuevas, some of that Puerto Rican-ness from Edgar Berlanga may rub off on him, and he come to really, really fight? You know, some of that Puerto Rican magic from the Prince of Puerto Rico may rub off on him, and going to Vegas and the fight be a little bit tougher than what you anticipating?
I hope it does. I hope it does. We're not looking for an easy fight. We're not looking for an easy fight at all. The easy fight don't get us nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the all great, wonderful, and powerful Edgar Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? On your Twitter. Hey man, you got me talking shit. I got no beef with Eric Berlanga. let me say this. I have zero beef with Eric Berlanga. I'm saying this shit just to fuck with Coach, because I watch him every fucking day fucking with Eric Berlanga. All right, so I have no beef with Eric Berlanga at all.
Yeah, I got a call. Sources say from somebody from the terror squad. They telling me I can't come to New York no more. I'm like, man, god damn, man, I can't come to New York. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Yeah, I ain't got no beef with it, but I hope all that Eric Berlanga magic do that magic, the magic of the 12 round.
You call the man
12 round decision.
You call the man Eric Berlanga. See that right there?
I mean Edgar. You know what the fuck I mean?
Yeah, it's too late. You don't say it twice. It's too late now, man.
You know what the hell? I'm old, Coach. I'm getting up there. I'm up there, Coach. I'm getting up there, man. I'm getting up there. Hey, you remember Eric Crawford called me old as shit, right? So I'm getting up there. I still ain't forgot that. Wherever you at, Eric Crawford, I'm gonna get your ass.
You ain't let that go yet? You ain't let that go?
I ain't let that shit. I ain't gonna never let that go.
Well, you keep a grudge.
I'm a Taurus. Hell yeah. I keep playing like a motherfucker. I ain't never let that go.
Hey, listen, so B. Norman is a really, really good he's a really, really good body puncher. You know what I like what I do like about him, he can box and he can fight. If he have to get out and fight, he gonna make it do what he do. The welterweight division is wide open. I really, really like what I'm seeing. Of course, you got your son, Boots. We have Mario Barrios. And then you have the other guys coming up, Mantis Stanionis. But then you have the other guys coming up, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. I'm really looking forward to this division. What you think about that?
Me too. We real excited about the division because, as I've been saying, people stuck on this eye test shit, and we can get some names that they get from eye test. People don't understand. And I heard something you say earlier about money.
Yeah.
I heard something you said earlier about money, and I want to touch on that a little bit or whatever. about people's worth, about how people get worth what they worth. Like
Mm.
Ryan Garcia, you gotta look at the amount of money Ryan Garcia made, and I bet you the majority of people don't know he's never even won a world title at all.
Yeah, man, you know
Ryan Garcia has never
that.
run. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He's never won. Ryan Garcia has never won a world title at anything, at anywhere, in all of the time he's been in boxing. He has not. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting, but I'm saying his worth though. Look at what his worth is. He's worth a lot of money. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it's all about as in the season. You know what I mean? So again, I know where the people come from. So it's all about us putting our worth. So you was asking, somebody said something about accepting that fight and the money and the this and the that. I was in a comment that I had read a little earlier.
Mm.
And I just want to put this out there, and it's not to speak on that situation, it's to speak on how you make your worth what it is. It's not that situation. I'm just going to explain to people how you do it. What you do is you got to show them, no, I'm worth more than that. You price yourself. You got Teofimo still screaming about he never made $1 million. He fought some great fights. He fought with Lomachenko. He fought with Josh Taylor. Like, those are $1 million. Come on, bro, that's easy. But what it is he sold himself short. He sold himself short for the legacy, and all due respect to him for that. But even when he did it against Lomachenko, they came back and still didn't give it to him. So we accepted a fight, and I'm not even going to say his name. If we accept a fight of a certain magnitude with a certain person, and that's the biggest fight that could be made at that time for a certain amount of money, then what are we doing? We lowballing the shit out of ourselves. Mm-hmm. And then the next fight is not going to seem to be as big. So now, you'll definitely take much less than that because you took this for this. You get what I'm saying? People don't understand how shit works. I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I mean? About the money thing. You know, hey, look, not being funny, some pussy on the street is worth $40. Some pussy on that same quick is worth $150, and some is worth $400. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about what you put your worth at for the results. That's it. It's all about what you put your worth at. You know, I just wanted to put that out there so people have a little bit better understanding of how we think. We not coming in thinking like, well, we coming in to prove ourselves though. That's not to say we've done anything yet, but that's what we're looking to do.
In July, so you guys, hopefully more than likely hopefully you can win this fight right here Saturday. I know you don't look past this guy. I know your son is not looking past him because big money is going to be there waiting for him. You know that. So right
Absolutely.
now, B. Norman Jr. control his own destiny. All he got to do is keep winning. Mm-hmm. That's all he got to do is keep winning. The big money coming. You know what I mean? So that's going to be wonderful. So I do know that, he wants to put on a good performance, and I know he's going to take this opponent serious because, he wanted to get back in the ring, but he hurt his hands, and then now he's back. As it relates to the hands, Floyd Mayweather had that same issue at one point in time in his career, and I think Shakur Stevenson is going through that. What is that called? Is that just called brittle hands or what? What is the treatment for?
Initially, with my son, and I'm not even being funny, anybody who know me, anybody can tell you, they can tell you this. He was always punching hard for his size when he was younger. We talk when he was 130, I think he fought 139 pounds as a JO or whatever else. Like, he was cracking. And he was hitting too hard for his hands. And he was hurting his hands. He was messing up. They've been messed up for a very, very long time. He had the surgery where they infused his hands. So when they infuse them, they make them tougher. I don't know why, and I was wondering myself, so I don't know the answer to this. I don't know why a fighter like Mayweather with all the money he got, or a fighter like Secure, or even if they have, close the door, please. I don't know why they wouldn't get this done, but my son has had some surgery done that has repaired his hands, and he's fine. He's good.
I think Deontay Wilder went through something similar as well. He had several surgeries. He had to get some titanium put in his hand and stuff like that.
Yeah,
the rods or whatever.
Yeah,
he went through the same thing. He went through the same thing. Wilder went through the same thing.
Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, you can get it fixed. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I don't know the story of why Mayweather wouldn't get that done. Maybe he didn't want to get it. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why he wouldn't get that done or why Shakur wouldn't get that done. But my son got it done. He got it done twice. He got it done 2 times. One of them didn't take. One of them did take. And he had to get it done a 3rd time for the one that did not take well. So, I mean, as of right now, man, he cracking shit. He can punch shit. And, I mean, he's fine. He's fine. So the problem that he had before that's not like when he have hand issues now, it's a tenderness on the outside just from strictly punching, but not deep. It was like he had deep issue problems, like deep in his hand before. He ain't got them problems no more.
How do you feel about? And I know I know you might say this is above your pay grade, but Top Rank and ESPN are parting ways. ESPN, from what we read, ESPN and Top Rank contract is up with ESPN in July. What do you think about that? Like, would that prevent you guys from getting the type of fights you want on the schedule that you're on, or are you not you're not thinking that far ahead?
No. I don't think it's gonna prevent anything from anything. If anybody been paying attention, you'll notice within the last couple of weeks, Top Rank stepped their game up and promote my son, unlike what they was doing before. You know what I'm saying? So we got some straightening. I'm gonna say we got some straightening with him or whatever else. And if he does what he need to do, then we got some straightening. And we gonna need to, if we got to go somewhere and co-promote with whatever. That's why even when we get another unification offer made, it won't be on nobody else's terms. It'll be on both terms. You know what I'm saying? To be on even playing field type.
Yes, but you got leverage. You got leverage. Yeah,
we got leverage now. Yeah. Absolutely. So no, we're not. I don't think it's gonna cause nothing. I don't think it's gonna. No, we're not worried about. We're not worried about the future of any of that at all. Boxing still gonna go on. Boxing still gonna continue. You still got millions of boxing fans that want to see fights, and that's one reason to make it to get it made. However, whatever, we gonna make it happen. That's it.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I'm not. As I said, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like that welterweight division. Now you got them other names from other guys moving up. I'm trying to see, like, who gonna be anxious to get in the ring with who.
I know. Hey, look. I just happened to click on my other phone and read somebody say T.O. gonna beat Norman too. Well, whoever said T.O. beats Norman too, I want you to do this. I want you to go ask T.O. will he even fight Norman, and he gonna tell you, yeah, he would when he had all the chances in the world to do it, but he did not. All right, so that tell you everything you had to say, and that tell you everything you need to know. That man didn't want that smoke. Sachion was set to to beat my son. Yeah. T.O. was set to step up and fight Sachion and become a third division world title holder. Bob didn't get the memo. He thought it was still on the same playing field, so Bob went screaming Norman versus T.O. T.O. was like, get the fuck out of here. You done lost your damn mind, and T.O. never said nothing else since. So he went to clout chasing everybody else. I just wanted to say that to whoever just said T.O. gonna beat Norman. T.O. won't even fight Norman.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about no T.O. being and I'm
he's not gonna fight him.
I'm not saying that because you're on the phone. I just stylistically,
right? Your son not even gonna fight him.
He's not even gonna fight him. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna pan out. Like, again, there's some good names up there now. Like, welterweight might be my favorite division right now. When I look at the names, B. Norman Jr., Jerron Booth Ennis, Amantis Stanionis, Mario Barrios, Teofimo Lopez now entering, Ryan Garcia now entering, and Devin Haney now entering.
Right.
I would say, that's those names right there is going to bring big money fights. I think all of y'all going to be in big money fights, from this point forward. So if all you got to do, once you take care of your business Saturday, but like you said, this opponent that you're fighting, Derrieck Cuevas, this is an opportunity for him, and he's coming to fight, and he understands that. Look, man, if I can beat this guy and become the new WBO champ, now I have the leverage. How important is leverage in the sport of boxing for a fighter?
Leverage and a good team, somebody who's behind you. Fuck a good team. Okay. I'm gonna say a team that's behind you. So leverage and a team that's behind you is very important in boxing. Very important in boxing because we don't make the fights, we don't pay the money, we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't do all of that. You feel what I'm saying? On this scale. Now, if you're doing a lower scale like a club out type shit, okay, yeah. But nah, the scale of fights that's going on there and the type of money that these fighters are trying to make is very helpful for you to win these fights and have this leverage. You need a team behind you, and you need a supportive team behind you. And again, that's why I say Top Rank is on board now, so you should see and have been seeing a different situation going forth. So all the naysayers that want to talk all that shit, you're gonna see. That's it.
Man, this is wonderful, man. Do you foresee yourself working with Turki Al-Sheikh in the future?
I see it like this. Again, remember when I was telling you about that we got to be with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn got a major influence over Turki Al-Sheikh, okay, right? But I know Eddie Hearn is a businessman. We gonna make it where we're looking to make it where nobody can deny us. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to make it to where nobody can deny us. You go, I was telling somebody this shit last night or whatever else. Go to Ring Magazine real quick and look at how they doing shit. You know, Turkey bought Ring Magazine.
I'm on it right
So
now.
this how I feel. This how.
I'm looking
So
at it
look
right.
at the welterweight division. Look at the welterweight division and get the rankings in the welterweight division.
Hold on, let's do this.
This is the kind of shit I'm looking at, and I try to do my due diligence. I do my thinking, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Turkey on Ring Magazine. Turkey is cool with is real cool with Ed Hearn, right? This motherfucker put Gerard Ennis 1 and Magnus Stanionis 2 and Barrios 3 and David Avanesian 4.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. How did David Avanesian get to be 4 over Brian Norman Jr.? B. Norman Jr.
It don't make no sense at all. Let me tell you the reason they did it. This is not it. You can go to BoxRec. It's about influence. On BoxRec, they did the same thing to my son and put a motherfucker named Lewis Crocker that nobody ever heard of, never fought out of England, above my son.
Oh, BoxRec. I have BoxRec right here.
This shit is bigger. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. You understand what I'm saying? Look, bro, this shit is it's atrocious, the shit they trying to do, and I love it. I love it because when we break through and when we fuck motherfuckers up, because the people, Turkey Al-Sheikh, what's that motherfucker name I just said? Eddie Hearn, they can't BoxRec, they can't fight for these people. So when we get them in the ring and my son gets mano a mano and he get to do what he needs to do, and you get coaching for coaching, I'm gonna put my part in that too, because you gotta remember I out coach Robert Garcia last fight. So you get coach for coaching, we gotta make these kind of in game differences and in game audibles and shit like that or whatever else. Then we gonna see who's what. They not gonna be able to deny us. They gonna do it as long as possible though. Even after this fight, they still gonna do it. I have no doubt in that. They're gonna try to hide my son as long as possible. That's what they're doing. I'm even listening to interviews and I'm listening to what people are saying. When somebody say my son's name, like when you take the zone, they brought up Barrios, Stanionis, they talking to another fighter. You know who I'm talking about. I don't even want to say his name. They was talking about him. They say they brought up Barrios and Stanionis and did not say my son. Motherfucker, he's a holder in the same division. It's on purpose. It's done by design. But it don't matter.
That's crazy, bro. Like on BoxRec, they have 2 people ahead of your son.
You ain't got to tell me.
Lewis
Ryan Garcia never fought a welterweight.
Jin Saki.
Jin Sasaki got knocked out, never fought out of Japan, and last fight he fought was even according to BoxRec right now, like a 2-star fighter.
Okay, they have Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia never been a champion
never
before.
Fought a welterweight. Never fought a welterweight
yet. How? So
never been a champion at nothing.
He never had a fight at welterweight yet. He automatically just.
It's about influence, man. I'm here to bust this shit wide open, man. I'm here to bust this shit wide open. I'm gonna talk to you while I'm. Okay, look, we gonna talk to you while we busting it wide open. We gonna tell you the shit, the wall we looking at before we break it down. We gonna tell you what we looking at. Bruh. And you hear what I'm telling you. No matter what, they're not gonna be able to deny us. That's how we looking at it. Period. They're not going to be able to deny us. So people talk all this shit about, y'all don't bring nothing. Y'all don't do nothing. Okay, well, what about these other people you talking about? All they doing is bringing that because of social media presences. Yeah. It's not because of people they beat them, because of what the fuck they doing. Because David Avanesian got knocked out. He came back. I didn't even realize this. He came back for the motherfucker 11-55 that nobody even knew about. I had no clue he fought that guy. And then came back and got knocked out, got stopped by Jordan Ennis. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say his name. Then came back and got stopped by another guy. And then he came back and beat. Come on, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? He ain't beat shit or won shit. And that's just Stanionis got 15. And this is, I love Stanionis as a person. He seems like a very humble, cool guy. Yeah. But he fought his best fight and toughest fight was against a guy that we just sparred. They got 6 fights. He got 6 fucking fights. And then again, Stanionis is a huge test. But when you talk about the best, and you have other people that say, what does he bring to the table? A lot of pressure, a lot of punches. That's all he brings to the table. Let's just be honest here. He doesn't bring a lot of skill to the table. Yeah. He's gonna beat you with his pressure. That's what he's gonna beat you with. He's not gonna beat you with his power. He's gonna beat you with his pressure. It's gonna be, can you withstand the pressure? That's it. That's all it is. And that's according to any and everybody that's ever been interviewed when they ask you what you bring to them, what you bring to the table. That's it. Nobody's ever said anything other than pressure.
So
and a lot of punches.
So do
That's
you?
it.
So okay. So Boss Rec have their own rankings. However they do it, and then
all this shit bullshit.
and then the Ring magazine. So do you look at this as like this kind of like blatant disrespect? Like how do they come? How do they come to this conclusion? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you got to remember. We seen so much. We got blackballed. We got blackballed for that sparring situation with another. Fuck, I say his name, Tank Punk ass. We got blackballed because of Tank in 2021. My son didn't even fight. He didn't even fight in 2022 because of that. He didn't even get a fight.
Wait, what do you mean?
He got blackballed.
How? What Tank
My
had to do with
son
that?
got. Okay, when it got out, oh shit, I don't want to go through that. Some shit got out. We was fighting on Showtime cards. I noticed that it was March the 3rd, 2020, right where the pandemic. My guy fought a guy 15. My son fought a guy 15-4. Benjamin Whitaker, just like the other Benjamin Whitaker name. First, I think it was 5th round knockout, man. Tremendous, great fight, great performance. But what they did was they hit him. He was the second fight of the night. He was the first or second fight of the night. They had him there when the arena was completely empty. When he had already been on Showtime.
2021.
They had already been. They had look at when it was. Then with that Tank situation happened in February. February 1st and February the 3rd. He fought 1 month later, March the 3rd, right? It's March the 13th, something like that. March 6th, some shit like that.
Yeah, March 10th. March 10th. I got it.
March 10th, yeah, like a month later he fought, and they blackballed us because of the stories that came out a month before. And from that point on, if you notice, from that March, look at when the next time my son fought. Like December, some shit like that, and that was in Atlanta to keep a live fight. That was something we made up because they had been. We had
he fought right after that. He fought in April, a month later.
He fought here though, but he fought here.
Yeah.
He fought here. That's what I'm telling you. Because that was already lined up. He fought here.
Matter of fact, y'all had 4 fights in 2021.
Yeah, but I'm saying he fought here. Look at where all of them was. Where was all of them?
Atlanta.
Exactly. Yeah. Club show that people here wanted us on. Yeah. After that, we didn't get no more chance. We was a fight on Showtime. We didn't get no more chance at Showtime.
Y'all didn't get no fights in 2022 at all. You didn't fight in 2022.
Yeah, we didn't get down the street. Yeah, because we were waiting on the big fights and, the this and the that, and we didn't get down to 2022 at all because we were waiting on those fights. Mm-hmm. We even telling the promoters here they're still trying to get us to fight. We're like, no, because they kept Rancis Bartholomew. You look him up. We were supposed to fight him. Cody Crowley. We were supposed to fight him. Mm-hmm. Cody Crowley, Rancis Bartholomew. There's a few other people, man. We got offered so many fights. Get down to a week or two before the fight, we ain't heard nothing. We ain't signed no. Man, they fucked us so bad. It's Showtime. Showtime was doing us so dirty because of that Tank situation.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't say it, but you talking about the okay. According to sources,
I can say what the fuck I want to say. I ain't signed to nobody.
No, I'm saying according to sources, what y'all had on y'all had them beat Tank up. Your son had them beat him up in sparring.
Right, and they didn't want us to say that nowhere. They didn't want nobody to ask no question. Matter of fact, at the press conference, Tank had a fight shortly after. Mm-hmm. At the press conference, somebody said it. They sent me video. They put that motherfucker out. They put him out. Mm-hmm. At the press conference after the West Coast, they put him out. Took that shit. Man, look, bro. They straight blackball my boy. They straight blackball my boy. But it's all good. So I'm saying this, even bringing up this conversation of this situation to let you know we used to injustice, man. We used to that. We used to it, bro. We but guess what? They can't stop us because you can only stop us in boxing when it's in the ring. You can do what you want to do. You can goddamn say this, say my boy's young, he's strong, he's hungry, he's dedicated. He's smart, like he does what he's supposed to, and he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he out doing no fuck shit where karma gonna come back and get him and bite him. Nah, he's a good kid. He's generally a good kid. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, I mean, unless God choose otherwise, he can't be stopped at this point. You know what I mean? I don't feel that he could be stopped at this point until, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was under the impression, I say, man. But I was like, man, y'all don't blow the opportunity, this and that. But then it was something that you said. You say, no, Next year, watch how everything fall. Watch how everything come together. Next year, you're gonna see. And now that I'm looking at the welterweight landscape, I'm like, bro, everything falling together. You know, I didn't anticipate those other guys coming up there fighting. And outside of your son and Boots from Philly, right? The other fighters. How do you think that Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, how do you think that they will fare at the welterweight against like?
I don't think Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney as a person. I like Bill. I fuck with Bill. You know, I fuck with that whole dynamic, father son, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? It's Bill over the top sometimes, of course, but you know that's just an overzealous father. That's just what we do. Y'all can't. He got his son the way he is, so of course he gonna. Matter of fact, he knows more than what we know because he got his son to somewhere that we haven't done. Or, you know what I'm saying? His son is a fucking millionaire at an early age. So you really can't knock on him too much. So I don't want to shit on Devin Haney, but from a realistic boxing point of view of it, I don't think Devin Haney's going to do good at welterweight against the top welterweights. When I mean, I'm going to say tough welterweights. You know what I'm saying? The bigger welterweights. I seen Devin Haney. I met Bill, very respectful. I met Devin. I mean, they cool. I fuck with them. Like I said, I don't have no beef with none of that, none of the whole dynamic of it. I just think that Devin was doing, and this is not no cop out for him. If he was able to make the weight, he was able to make the weight. Like you ain't the fuck weight bullying. If you made it, you made it.
Right.
So I think he does great against smaller fighters. I don't think he's gonna do good against bigger fighters. That's just my opinion, of course. That's my opinion, of course.
That ain't no shade. That's not a shade. That's just a fair assessment. Yeah. And I've heard that from several people. You know, we know he looked good against smaller fighters, but with the fighters that's his height or taller and have the same arm reach or as his, because he have long arms, but now they bring a different level of physicality to the game. You don't have any advantages there, you know. So it's like
you got to get hit, everything. And that's how I feel about it. Again, I have to make it clear that I ain't throwing no shade at them because I don't throw no shade. Like all the shit they talk about or this, I don't get into none of this shit, especially not when it comes to them, man. Because I appreciate and respect what he did for his son. I respect that shit to the fullest.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
and his son is not a hoodlum. Like y'all, like
no, it's not.
Hoodlum.
It was something. It was something that It was something that when I spoke to Bill, when he said, man, we getting it for both ways. First they say, well, my son ain't hood enough. He ain't hood enough. And then if he do something or wear some glasses or dress a certain way, then y'all say, oh, he trying to be hood. He trying to. So it's like, goddamn.
Yeah. Motherfucker can't win. But I'm with him. I see what's going on with that, man. I'm with him, man. I'm with him. I'm with him on that. I think Devin Haney gets. Although people made the argument, I don't want to throw a shot, but they made the argument it's because of Bill. But you got to remember, I dealt with the same thing too. I just think his took a wrong turn somewhere. With me, mine didn't take a wrong turn. Mine got for the better. Because when I first came out and said that I believe my son could beat running, the world motherfucker flipped me upside down, shook my pockets out.
You would get death threats.
I would get death threats.
Hey, them niggas are feeling crazy, boy. Them niggas crazy.
Right. And all I said was we were fighting me. I think, what's up with me? I didn't even talk no shit. That shit was crazy. Man, I was public enemy number 2 because Bill was always number 1. You feel what I'm saying? Bill was always public enemy number 1. I was public enemy like, oh man, another Bill Haney. What the fuck you mean another Bill Haney? I was saying back then, I don't have a problem with being compared to Bill Haney. I love that. That's cool. You feel me?
Hey, Bill, they say Bill be going around starring shit. Yeah, I'm Bill Haney. What's up? My son is the #1 fighter, pound for pound in the world, the youngest undisputed champion. He just like Bill. They say Bill could be at a picnic. Bill could be at a picnic where don't nobody know who he is. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, as I said, Dev. Anybody got anything to say about Dev? If you got a problem with Dev, you got a problem with me. I'm pulling up. Bill beefing with Charleston White. Bill beefing with the feds. Bill beefing with the CIA.
Yeah, that's
Bill
crazy.
beefing with King Kong, Godzilla. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that. You ain't
That's
like
what I'm saying. I don't get what I'm saying. I don't get in all that. I don't do all of that. I had to make a point because even my son, I put it out there. Hold on one second.
All right.
My son had a little beef with me about certain things or whatever, and I had to explain to my son, like, bro, what are you talking about? He didn't know. He wasn't listening. He don't be on his internet shit. All he knows is what he hear. And people was saying exactly that, and he was hearing that. His son his dad like Bill Haney. He doing this, and he's fucking up his son. That's what my son was hearing, but my son wasn't hearing what I was saying. My son didn't hear none of my interviews. He didn't hear nothing. My son don't be on none of this shit. He wasn't hearing nothing. All these interviews we be doing, my son don't hear none of this. So he wasn't hearing any of this. All he was hearing was the negative that was coming out of me, but we weren't paying attention where they was coming from. And I had to explain. I said, well, I don't think you understand what's going on. I had to tell him, told him what was going on, told him what was said or whatever. And we got some straight. But they mad at me literally because I believe in you. Nigga, if you gonna be mad at me because I believe in you, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I'm saying? This be my boy. Like, bro, if you gonna be mad at me for believing in you and telling people I believe in you or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? And then he started to see it turn around, slowly but surely. It slowly but surely turned around. Like, people started rocking with me and people started fucking with me. So they was turning. We seen it. Like, I seen that shit. Yeah. When I first said something, it was completely the opposite. Fuck him. He don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, right? So, but as people were listening to what I was saying and they was understanding what I was saying, I was making my point, and it was just simple belief in my son. Then people started to understand, and it started to come together, whatever else, and my son seen that too, whatever. So it was all good.
Yeah, the big one hating. Y'all hating. Y'all listen. All y'all hating. Y'all can cut it out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Doggone. Hey, listen. Check this out, man. Bro. You know what I'm anxious to see? I'm finna tell you some real shit. If your son and Devin Haney fight, if they end up fighting each other, I'm anxious to see the press conference. That's gonna
be it. Yeah. I mean, I rock with Bill, but Bill. Hey, listen. Do you Bill talk shit now? Bill talk shit. I rock with Bill, but all it's gonna take this. What it's gonna take? It's gonna take for him. He got to say something wrong to set me off to go at him. And once he turned it the other way, just like with that other situation, I had nothing but respect. The other people who we were just talking about that this whole thing started about,
yes, sir.
I still have. I said it on here. I said it everywhere. Nobody was fucking listening to me. Nobody heard me. It was nothing personal towards these people. It's nothing toward this person helped me. This person tried to talk to Espinoza when it went to bat for me. I have nothing but respect for that. I have nothing but respect for the whole dynamics of it. But motherfucker, when you acting from another standpoint, what do I think about this or what do I think about that? We can beat you. If you mad about that, fuck you. I mean, come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You mad because we think we can beat you? What the fuck you want everybody to bow down to you because of the eye test? Get my head. No, nigga, you gonna get this work. You gonna get this work. Then you gotta prove to me. You can't just like we got another fight. I don't want to go. His pops. You just said his pops name a minute ago. He might be listening to whatever else too. But I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to throw shade at that. Yeah. He said, "Nah, man, Booster. He's a welterweight, young welterweight. Nah, man, Booster's different, man. Nah, nigga, no, you already lost." Yeah. You already lost. When you think that way and you have that mentality, you already lost. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't have. You
don't submit to no other grown ass man with two motherfucking hands and feet just like you. I don't care fuck what he did to you in sparring or nowhere else. You go back to the drawing board and you get your shit together. Like, nah, I'm finna fuck this nigga up. Yeah. You don't bow down to him. That's it. You gotta prove to me. You talking about
the mentality.
I'm not talking about nobody. Don't say no name.
No. I'm saying you're talking about the mentality that a fighter must have going into battle. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. But you have these fighters, like even with he fought this guy, the particular person fought a guy named Cussio Clayton. This nigga at the end of the fight said, I had to try. Boy, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here. Boy, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, you said I had to try. Go look at it. Go watch the fight. I look at everything. That nigga said, I had to try. Boy, take your bitch ass back to the park. First you talking about you had to try. No, nigga, I'm going to say, bro, run that shit back, bro. I don't trust that nigga. I'm going to tell you to run that shit back. Come on, dog. And that's what we at with it? Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. We can lose. We can lose, and we still gonna want that work. Win, lose, or draw. That's what people miss it. We want that work. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah. That's what the world is missing. That's what the Tommy Hearns and the Marvin Haglers and the Sugar Ray Leonards and the, you know what I'm saying? That's what that shit was. Motherfucker, beat my ass, nigga. Fight me next week. Fight me next month. Fight me in 3 hours. Fuck this. I need to get that back. You know what I mean? In blood. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I need.
Then sometimes, and then when they run it back, a lot of times the results are different.
It's totally different. That's when you get a 3-piece. That's when you get a fucking that's when you get the war, like the Gotti War and shit. Yes. Yeah, they pussy. They pussyfy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They pussyfy. I don't get it, bro. I didn't come up that way. That's why I don't got no friends. That's why I don't fuck with nobody like that. That's why I don't rock with nobody like that. Because we don't think the same. They be talking shit that I don't understand. I'm sorry. I didn't come for that. I didn't come from that. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to. You know what I'm saying? Through the years of raising kids, I wasn't able to go over into the truth. That's why I was stuck at. I didn't get into this pussy shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, fam? Once ESPN taps out, backs away from boxing, I say, you know what? Have any more networks that's covering everything is going to be pretty much on the app, stuff like that. That's what I was thinking about, so I'm like, man, I say all that to say this, boxing has changed, since we grew up. That's what I'm saying. It changed.
Hey, man, it's changed big time. I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back with the younger fighters, not with the ones that's right there post Mayweather, where they was in the game when Mayweather was in the game. And they trying to, that little shit about trying to still keep their old and still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ones that's coming up now, I think they really want to fight. So that's promising. You know what I'm saying? You got people calling each other out. I just don't like to pussify shit. Like, for example, T.O., I got to go back to T.O., and I respect T.O. career, and I respect what he's done, so I'm not shooting shots at T.O. I'm just giving you an example of what I'm saying. You talking, you tell this is because of our personal experience with that. You selling the you can say you want this person, that person, when you got something right here that's very easily be made. My son had surgery because he didn't fight, because he didn't agree. Mm-hmm. That's why my son had that surgery that caused him not to, because he gonna put the surgery off. His hands was just hurting, but he was fine. He could still fight that way. So he was like, all right. When he didn't accept that fight in July, for September 27th, when he didn't accept the fight, we like, all right, well, fuck it, we don't have that. We talking to top about like, okay, what we got next? Like, what we doing? Well, we don't have no more dates for the year,
I remember that.
because as a champion, you have to be main event or co-main event. They gotta have a slot for you. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't no more ESPN pluses like you see Abdullah Mason. He can be on Plus. He can be on ESPN. He can be where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You take the Vargases, the brothers, or whoever, all the other people. They can be where they want to be. Mm. But once you're a champion, we got to have main event, co-main event. You know what I'm saying? We got to have a TV slot to put you on. And they were saying they didn't have slots or whatever the case may be. I know Keyshawn already had that slot for Virginia. So that's how that happened. That's why. November the 8th. Yeah. That's why people talking all that shit, but they don't even understand what's going on. We was getting in what we fit in. That's it. Mm. We was just getting in what we fit in. You know what I'm saying? We have no problem with that. Being the youngest champion, technically, because you just saw yourself that my son didn't even fight in 2022. Yeah. My son did this shit in 5 years of experience. 5 fucking years. He went pro at 17. He skipped the whole year fighting. He became a motherfucking welterweight champion of the world, the youngest champion in boxing still to this day, in 5 years. You know what I mean? So again, we didn't get what we needed when it comes to building the fan base up, to building the, you know what I'm saying, to the proper way of building himself. He skipped it because they thought they had some bullshit. So when he skipped it and he did that, now he was stuck in a rock and a hard place. Or they were still top rank was stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean? Because they don't have, you ain't built the fan up, you ain't built the fan base up for him. The fans haven't seen him enough. The fans aren't excited to see him or whatever. Now here come Pops talking his shit on social media, on this, on that. You know what I mean? I helped him out. That's what they got to understand. Give me my motherfucking respect. You feel me? I come in, I'm talking all the shit. My son don't talk shit. I'm going to talk for him. And it's not even shit I'm talking. I'm just telling how I feel, how we feel, and what we plan to do and what we are willing to do. Not that he the best in the world, not he the best motherfucking thing since goddamn God came back. None of that shit. You feel me? I ain't talking that kind of shit.
Nah, but you know what though? Had you not talked any shit, probably
People wouldn't know.
wouldn't nobody even be saying anything about.
Wouldn't nobody even
me,
know. They wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't get one fuck.
You
They
know what I
wouldn't get
mean?
one
So
fuck.
you know, like me, like some people don't like the fathers. I like fathers talking shit. I do like. I think it make it.
Yeah.
I think it
We
make it fun.
need a
I
whole
love
G
it.
League. We need a G League.
Yeah, I think it's, the shit's fun. Like it's funny. It makes it entertaining. It makes it, like you funny as all outdoors. Bill Haney is hilarious. Bernard Hackett is hilarious. You know, it's just that.
Bernard ain't hilarious. He just motherfucking serious. Bernard is just serious straight to the point. He was straight up.
No, well, he was funny.
Yeah, Bernard ain't funny. That motherfucker he's straight up though.
Yeah, well, He going through. I ain't gonna say who, but he be beefing with somebody. And
I ain't see that. I ain't see that. Okay.
You know, him and Bill. You know, so.
Oh yeah, I did see. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him beefing with Bill, but I know about that Devin and Jaleel situation.
Yeah, Jaleel situation.
I know about that.
Yeah, so I think it's fun. I think it's fun for the game, and I see where it's going at. You know, I see where things are going at. I'm looking at a lot of these young fighters. I mean, when I say young fighters, I don't never look at your son as a young fighter, but he is a young fighter. I always
young as fuck.
I always exclude him, but I'm like, you know what? He's a part of that young fighter bunch as well. So, yeah. You got that title. You know now y'all will be the hunted now. And Top Rank probably slept on y'all because they caught up on all the other stars, the other young fighters that they have. But now I think it was the same thing with Terrence Crawford. When Terrence Crawford was at Top Rank, they didn't, in the beginning when they first had him, they didn't look at him like you know what I mean? They didn't know what they had. And I know because I talked to Bomac. And Bomac was like, yeah, they didn't know. They thought that, we was just going. I know he had Cameron Duncan. Right. Well, you know about that. Well, you know about that situation. You had Cameron Duncan and all that stuff. Yeah. But then the British Prescott fight, the British Prescott was like, oh, okay. That's when they kind of like raised their eyebrows a little bit. They wasn't expecting him to win that fight. So when you're a fighter, and you start winning fights that your promoter or the matchmaker, they don't think you're going to win, like y'all beat Santion. Didn't nobody expect y'all to win that, and then he stopped him. So when you keep winning fights, then people will be
stop
like,
him and dominating. Wait, stop. Not only did he stop him, he fucking demolished this man with his first chance in his hometown. It's so many factors to that people don't even understand and don't even know. Referee against them, commission put me out the motherfucking ring. Man, this man was 20. This boy was 23 years old, had just turned 23 years old, not even 23 and a half yet. 23 years motherfucking old. You feel what I'm saying? 23 years old. Let's let that shit sink in. Keyshawn just won his title at 25? Shakur won. He's older. These people didn't win no title at 23 years old. You a kid.
Man, look here, man. Hey, look here. So I'm anxious. I'm glad that you guys had this other fight coming up because you can only talk about your last fight because that was the last fight you had. So you gotta, your son just got to be himself, do his thing. He better win. Because if he fuck around and don't win, you know what's coming now.
Hey, didn't I just wait. Didn't I take the chance of getting in the ring myself where if I fucked around and lose, I knew what was coming, right?
Yeah.
Then we just had the same discussion.
Yeah. We did.
And I got my old ass. I got my old decrepit ailment having ass in the motherfucking ring, right? And I took that chance to get beat up by a guy that got 20-something losses. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't even. I'm being real. Hold on, let's think about it. Again, people don't think about
Why
this
you got
shit.
to break that up though? Why you got to break up the losses though?
No, because it's real. Listen, because look, this is what was said to me. This is what was said to me. My daughter, she was 10 at the time. My 10-year-old daughter even said to me. She was like, Daddy, you can't lose this fight. My 10-year-old daughter said that to me. My baby was so scared. My baby walked me out. My baby walked me out. My 10-year-old daughter was behind me. She was one of the ones that walked me out. She told me, Daddy, don't lose. She said, Daddy, don't lose this fight. I said, baby, don't. Look, never not once did I worry. Never not once did I think otherwise. I was getting pissed off at doing interviews of motherfuckers telling me this and telling me what could happen, what should happen. And I told you, I had got to thinking, like, you know what? These niggas they don't know what I know. They don't even know boxing. I've been around this shit for 30-something years. I've literally been in it and doing it. I fought 30-something fights. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. My baby, man, look, I knew what was on the line. So again, we already had this. We had this conversation with me and myself. I put myself on the line. I damn sure expect my son to put himself on the line. My son is I can't even do the amount of multiplications times better than me that he is. You know what I mean? So I mean, we good. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
Hold on, man. They say you fought Greg Hackett right here.
Yeah.
Now you used to be 17 and 11, right?
Right.
Now you're 18 and 11.
Right. Two no contest.
Check this out. Greg Hackett had 23 losses prior to fighting you.
Right.
Don't you know he still got 23 losses?
For real?
I'm looking at it right now. He 3-23 with 1 draw. Let's go here.
So what my name is?
Oh no, here you go. It don't. I just clicked on it. When I clicked on it, it got updated to 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, real talk. Hey. So listen. You so goddamn. That's all that nigga needed.
No, man. No, you know what I'm laughing at? I'm laughing, right? I'm looking at the boss rat picture, right? They got a picture of Greg, and his eyes look like he looking up at his record. So that's what's throwing me off. I'm like, man, his eyes is looking at his record. I'm like,
hey, listen, man.
Man, like that. Why they got the man looking up at the record, man?
Listen, man. Listen. Listen. You done fuck my whole goddamn train of thought up. But listen, people told me I couldn't lose. I couldn't look bad. Like I couldn't. You know, I didn't even really get hit with no clean shot. Like y'all don't understand, bro. It took a lot to do what the fuck I did. Yeah. It took a lot to do that.
No.
You know what I mean?
It do. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I couldn't go in there look like shit again. I couldn't get hurt against him. Yeah. And I couldn't get none of that. So I expect the same out of my son. I put myself on the line before I even went in there to show y'all this how it's done, this what I do, these are the chances I take in front of whoever the fuck want to do against an active younger fighter, I just came up with all these motherfucking problems. Yeah.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, look, you got to tell these people, man, to get this picture. Man, they still got this picture.
It's on me. Man, I was supposed to go down there. I got to go down there. Listen, do what I got to do.
Man, they got you looking homeless on this motherfucker, man.
I know. It's the commissioner. Listen, it's the commissioner. What I got to do is I got to go down to Matt, the commissioner office, and get this nigga to take another picture of his because he won't take a picture. He won't take a picture that I sent him. He got to take the damn picture. So that's what I got to do is go down to the what's called to get him to take the damn picture. So I got to remember that shit is gonna be on my motherfucking to-do list. But I got to get that done because I came back here looking homeless forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, damn, man. As soon as I saw that picture,
but this ball been taking the easy matches.
Hey, listen. Hey, look, hold on, coach.
You taking the easy matches?
Hey, look, hold on, listen. I hope Eric Crawford didn't see that picture.
Man, she saw it.
No, shit.
Yeah,
she did. She did that picture. Tell her to kiss my ass.
I told you last year. I said, man, you got to get that picture. Not with that last year. That was this year.
You know she seen that picture. She didn't see that picture.
I said, yeah, you got to get that picture, man. You got to give him another picture.
She didn't see that damn picture. She didn't see that picture.
Hell, Edgar Berlanga. See, you know, let me tell you something. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, Edgar Berlanga, I ain't gonna lie. I used to hate on Edgar Berlanga. Now, goddamn it, Edgar Berlanga, one of my favorite fighters right now. Right now, man, the man is hilarious. But check it out though. Edgar Berlanga, now this how you take a box wreck picture. See, you need to take notes from Edgar Berlanga. He got his ice around his neck. He got 2 diamond studded earrings in his ear. You get what I'm saying? This how you take a box wreck picture, man. This how you take a box wreck picture, man. The Puerto Rican assassin, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, y'all gotta tighten up, dog. Y'all gotta tighten up. Edgar Berlanga killing the game right now when they come to taking box break
I
pictures.
know it,
Man.
man. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my shit together.
Hey,
But hey,
hey, now what time you gotta go to the airport?
oh shit, in a minute. I gotta leave my hour. I ain't even packed yet.
Go ahead and pack, man. I just listen, man. So let the fans know what can they expect this Saturday when your son fights Derrieck Cuevas.
Man, you expect a dominant performance, no matter who he gets in the ring with. Expect nothing but tremendous focus. He's been working hard. He still got the chip from the world on his shoulder. All the supporters, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate the continued support. All the haters, stay right where the fuck you at. We do not want the support when he does come back and do what he do. I don't even want it. I don't even want to hear it. Matter of fact, you stay your ass. If you was in the comments and you was talking shit about me, please stay talking shit about me. By all means, I need you. I need you in my life. I need you. So stay your ass right where the fuck you at. Keep telling me about what the fuck we ain't gonna do, what the fuck we ain't gonna do, what we ain't gonna be, and all of the above. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need that shit to go. We don't need no motherfucking yes man and no naysayers. We need the motherfuckers telling us that we ain't shit. That's what we need. You feel me?
All right. You finna get that Bill hate now. You better this your chance to apologize.
You missed it. No, you missed it. See, you missing what I'm saying, Coach. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't listen. They don't listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you support me, right, I appreciate you. We appreciate it to continue support. If you don't support me, fuck you. I ain't apologizing for shit.
But you can...
after this fight, I don't give a fuck, Coach. You missing it. After this fight, win, lose, or draw, if you don't support me, I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you why. Because when I try to get you to be unbiased, it just look at what I'm saying and because all I'm telling you is the man is willing to put his chance up, he's willing to do. I didn't say we was better than everybody. I didn't say it was the Brian Norman era. And that's not no shade at Bill. I didn't say it was the Norman era. This is the Brian Norman era. That shit is over with. I ain't talking none of that shit. They was mad at me for goddamn thing for saying my son would beat a motherfucker. Fuck you. If you upset me for believing in my child, nigga, fuck you. If you a woman, girl, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all, fuck you. You feel me? I don't care about the hate on that part. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe you should take notes and believe in your motherfucking child, and then be where my child at. While you crying about saying he making a few $100,000. Well, shit, I love to make a few $100,000 at fucking 24 years old. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with them. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I've been in boxing longer than anybody that's in that chat hating on me. I've been around and in boxing longer than anybody hating on me in this chat.
Hey,
that's it.
So listen. People who may not be riding with you today can turn around and be fans tomorrow.
They cannot. Okay. But if you come, it ain't about the ones that's just riding with the other side. That's fine. We cool. You can switch over. The ones that's adamantly talking shit. This nigga don't know. This nigga that. This nigga too much. Them motherfuckers right now, bitch. You dig? Stay right where the fuck you at. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You watch it from where you watch it. You keep standing for where the fuck you standing there watching us up here. Cause we sure ain't watching you. We don't know who the fuck you is. You feel what I'm saying? All you is a fucking name in the goddamn YouTube comment section. That's about all the fuck you are. You feel me? And there's plenty of them. I can name them. I can name some of them, but I ain't even gonna give you that shade. I ain't gonna give you that light. You know what I'm saying? But just know the one that said, hey, we gonna see if your favorite fighter duck cut. That's all I know. I want to see your favorite fighter duck cut. Cause we want the smoke. We want all the smoke. After this fight, your favorite fighter better not duck cut. That's it.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.